Okay. Hi, everybody. Just letting my camera warm up. Had a moment of technical difficulties, but as a hey everyone, as a stage manager, you know you're always ready for technical difficulties. But when your computer tells you a minute before you're supposed to go live that your camera is no longer compatible with the browser you're using, it's a good thing you have a second browser always listed as an option. So today we're doing training part two with Vex. She's below me, sleeping. She's super ready for it. Last time we did, about a month ago, we did bow. We did bows, so that's the end of the show. Today I thought we'd have some fun and start with the top of the show or places. Places, for those of you who have not participated in a theater world, but just come to see our shows. Places is what I call when we are ready to start the show. I say places, actors go to stand in them, and then we begin our show for you to all come and see. So it's a fun trick to teach your dog as well. Places is used to put them in a place. It's exactly what it sounds like. It is, I want you to go sit in one spot. A lot of people use it when they are, say, like going to open a door if you're company over and you don't want your dog rushing the door. Put your dog in places. You can also use it for like timeouts or something with your dog if you want to do that. And there's just a bunch of other good uses for it. So I thought today we would teach Vex places. We're going to try it. We're going to see how it goes. This is one that she's not as familiar with. I think we've done a little bit of base work with her on this one, but she's not super confident in it yet. So as usual, if you have questions about training, about Vex, about guest house theater, just any questions, any comments, feel free to drop them in the comment box as usual. I'm very happy to share this with you guys. Turn my volume up a little bit, and I think that we are going to go ahead and get started here. So let me just make sure you guys can see everything. That white towel on the floor that you see is what we are going to be using for places. So a lot of people will use dog beds as their place. I like to use a towel. That is one that I borrowed from a resort. It's like a water park towel. I like it because it's small, but it is easy to transport. So she will have the same place object every time. So if I want to take this camping or take it to an event, I have it and I can carry it with me very easily. It's transportable, and she will get to know it. So we're going to try it. It's a little darker in here today. I don't have the best overhead lighting, and it is raining outside. So if you can't see me or you can't hear me, please let me know. But let's go ahead and get started then. As usual, I have my trusty treat pouch here. Got just the normal chicken treats inside. Vex, come over here and say hi to everybody. Excellent, girl. You want to warm up a little bit? Touch. Yeah. How about a fist bump? Yeah, that's a good girl. So just a reminder of last time's basics. When we give her a treat, we're always trying to time it exactly with the thing that she did. We don't want to wait too long, which is why I recommend like having a treat pouch, or you can do like a plastic baggie with treats in your pocket, or just treats in your pocket, whatever works for you. I use good as my marker word. Again, a marker word is just something you can use in place of a treat to let your dog know they did the right thing, they did the thing that you want them to do. And so that is my marker word. So places, start training your dog places. The main thing is you gotta have obviously your dog and your object that you want them to go to their place on. For me, this is my towel. So what we're doing is we're teaching her that the towel is a good thing. She wants to be on the towel. The easiest way to train that to start is just using your treat as a lure. Lure is exactly what it sounds like as well. You're just gonna say, come here. Good. And when she steps on the towel, I'm gonna release the treat, give it to her, pop it into her mouth. The idea of that is she has to step on the towel to get the treat. She does not get it if she's not on the towel. It can be 1 foot, 2 foot, all 4 feet, whatever piece of her is touching it. It's a great base. It gets her started with the idea of I touch this, I get snacks. So that's what we want her to learn. She and I have been working on that one a little bit this morning. We practiced a little bit with some of our luring. So we started adding in our command. Our command is going to be places. So we're going to be using that the same way that we do any command. Is you give the command, you don't want to say it a bunch of times, you give it once. You may have to lure them onto it. You may have to help walk them over to it. But the moment she's on that towel, we're going to give it to her. So come here. Good girl. Are you ready? Places. Good. Yeah. Good girl. So I'm walking over there with her now as we go. That is just to kind of help lure her. As we go, I'm going to try to be phasing out the amount that I'm walking over there with her, because ideally I would be like sitting on my couch and I see the doorbell's gonna get rang, and I told her places, and she goes to sit in her place. I'm not anywhere near her. I'm not walking her over to that spot. She just knows when I say it, she has to go over to it. So I'm trying to phase that out much more quickly than phasing out like giving her treats for it. I want her to have treats right now, but phasing out walking over there with her to start. So, places. Good. Yeah. Come on. You know, you're very distracted today by all the rain, aren't you? Places. Good. Yes, that was a little better. I didn't have to walk all the way over with her. I didn't have to tell her a bunch of times to do anything. I just kind of stood and waited. I am doing the kind of the idea of moving over there with her. I'm waiting for her to respond. She might try 4 or 5 different things. Earlier this morning, I was kind of practicing with her a little bit, and she was like, do you want me to fist bump you? Should I roll over and play dead? Should I touch a bunch? Like, what do you want me to do here? And that's great. That gets her thinking, that gets her in the idea and the mindset that she should be paying attention to me and what I'm asking her to do. And that she is ready to learn and respond because she is paying attention to what I'm trying to get her to do. She might not understand it, but she's watching it. She might be learning it. We'll find out. All right, come here. Good. Yeah, we're going to reset up your towel because you got it all stretchy. Good girl. All right. Laces. Yeah, I know you're trying to catch them. You're not in the towel yet. Good. Yeah, so she sat down just before the towel this time. As usual, I'm not releasing the treat. I'm not giving it to her until she is on it. The idea is that she is touching it, she's on it. Not she's sitting in front of it. She's not. She's trying a couple of things. That's great. I want her to try stuff, but I want her to actually sit on the top. Here. Good girl. Yeah, you get some treats just for being good. This is good practice for your recall, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. You ready? No. Laces. Good. She kind of got that one. She got her back feet on. That's good. It's good practice. Good start. She's slowly starting to understand that I'm not going to move with her, but I'm still staying relatively close so I don't have to step back and forth a lot. Just kind of staying nearby so she can see. Come here. Places. Oh, yeah, that's not going to work. Nope. Yeah. It's better. Walking her around a little bit, giving her a bit of a reset, letting her get out of doing the same back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, just letting her kind of stretch out her legs a bit. She's a young pup, so she likes to do a lot of running around. Come here. Good girl. Places. I know, you're trying. Yeah, so that one is another example of, she tried a bunch of stuff. She tried high five, she tried fist bump me, she tried to lay down and play dead. She was like, I don't know what you want, I'm gonna try anything. And it didn't really work for her. It wasn't quite what she was looking for, but then she stopped. She's like, I give up, what do you want me to do? And when she has that moment of just stopping, I'm like, all right, now we'll lure you back in. That's when we take our lure again, we use our treat and lure her to where we want her. Sometimes, usually like 10, 15 minutes with the same subject, and dogs can start to get a little bit like, okay, I don't know what you're asking of me anymore. I've been doing this for entirely too long. So giving her a bit of a break. Now she's laying down on it. She's being perfect, of course. Giving her a chance to kind of go mental reset. What do I need to do? Do I need to change my behavior? So we're giving her a chance to just kind of go. All right, come here. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Very good. You want to do some little, just a change up so we get a little bit of distraction? You want something different? Come here, sit. Touch. Good, touch. Good, touch. Good, sit. Fist bump. Touch. Yeah. Just to break up your brain and let you get some practice with something else that you're very good at. Okay, good job. Are you ready? Reset check. Places. You got it. Good girl. Places. Okay, good. Good. That was a lot better. She got most of her feet on it. She thinks she had 3 out of 4. Anybody have questions so far, whether it's about Vex, just general dog stuff, guest house theater, thoughts in general, comments on our lovely rainy day out here? It's supposed to be 91 today, and apparently it's just going to rain all day instead. What are you going to do about it? Yeah, you're doing a good job. Come here. Come here. Good. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Places. Good girl. Yeah, that was much better. I'm going to give you a couple of treats in a row for that. It's kind of our jackpot idea that when she does it right without me asking, I'm going to just make sure she gets plenty of reward for that, because I want her to really know that the thing she did was a good thing, that it went well, that I approve of it. I want her to do that again. It's our jackpot. Okay. Places. Okay. Okay. Back you up onto that. Good girl. Sat down right in front of it that time. Well, it's the fun part about always working with animals. They never do what you expect. Animals and kids. I think Dave would tell us the same thing. I've been begging him to put one of my dogs in a show for years. He's like, animals and kids, no. I think that she is just about tired out for the day, so maybe we'll just do a couple more rounds of bow or something fun. Anybody have ideas that they want me to teach her next? I'm totally open. Got plenty of things, but keep working on places. We'll see where it goes. Come here. Do you want to practice your bows for everybody one more time and just tell everybody goodbye? Good girl. Yeah, you remember that one. Yeah, good girl. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us today. If you have thoughts on what you'd like to see more from Guest House in the future, thoughts on what you'd like to see from Vex in the future, comment, let us know. You can send us a separate message. We'd be happy to hear from you guys. Hopefully you'll join us then on Wednesday for our next segment. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody.